Did you know that you can purchase a home and include the cost of repairs and renovations in the loan? My name is Diana Schwartz. I'm a mortgage loan originator with Capital City Home Loans.
And I am Liliana Ward, and we are here at the Buyer Centers to make the American dreams real. Have buyers be able to buy the house they want at the price they can afford.
And a renovation loan is the way to do that. Many buyers, many realtors as well, aren't aware that that's an option when you go out and look at your homes. We're here to tell you about the opportunity of using a renovation loan.
Who can buy with renovation loan, Diana?
Everyone.
Really, anyone? Like
Anyone
first-time
can buy.
buyers, everyone?
Anyone can buy. If you're purchasing a second home, you can use a renovation loan. Even if you're an investor, it's a loan that's open for everyone. And the key thing is that it gives you the option of purchasing a property which may be in the location that you really want, but it needs a little bit of work, or there might be some other features that you might want that you don't have there.
The process. So I'm so passionate about this because it is buyer's market, and it's still buyers cannot find a house they like at the monthly payment they can afford. So Diana and I, we kind of figure out a way to make this happen and tackle heads on the affordability, because everyone deserves to live in the house they like, and we make that happen, isn't it?
And we make it happen with Liliana's process and renovation loans.
Correct.
I want to make sure that everyone out in the market who's looking for a home is aware that this is a great tool to make sure that you find a home at the price that you can afford and still get the custom designs that you're looking for.
What we are saying in simple words is just they don't have to spend any more months to find a house they like just to see that house going away under their nose because somebody else put a higher offer because it was just ready, moved in ready. We have the inventory higher than last year with the transaction more or less of the same level.
And there is a market for being able to use that inventory or take advantage of that inventory that's out there.
Based on my researches, I found out that homes over 100 days on the market, most of them, they are overpriced for the condition. What that means that they are not pretty to look at. No buyer should pay full price for these homes and walk in a house with zero equity.
If you go looking for a home, might be in a location that you want, having Liliana's tool as well as using a renovation loan will be able to have more options.
We keep talking about these tools, but they are not secret. They are available online. They are free for everyone because everyone deserves to know what they should buy a house for. It's called Maximate. Every search of a new house for a buyer should start with a Maximate. Always ask your realtor to run a Maximate to any home that meets most of your criteria, the location, size, and price point. The Maximate, it shows you what is the maximum value that house will reach after the improvements, how much those improvements will be, and how much the market value for that house in as is value. So the goal is for the buyers to make sure that they have equity when they move in. And now, Diane, can you explain a little bit like what is the value they have to qualify?
That's absolutely, and also to realize that to get the higher value, you don't have to put in all the money to get to that higher value. To qualify, you would be looking at the purchase price of the house. So let's say $475,000. With the Maximate, with that middle number there that tells you how much your cost and your repairs are going to be, maybe it tells you $40,000. So you add those two numbers up. That's what that will be what you need to qualify for. However, if you look at the third number, and that's going to be the value after you put in those repairs, it might be $50,000 more. So you are getting equity. You're putting in a little bit. You're putting in some money for repairs
that are included
in the loan, and you have your purchase price as well. So that's the Maximate tool to give you those numbers.
So to make it clear, buyers don't have to qualify for the market value of the house after the repair, so they can actually have bigger value of the house with less upfront investment, less down payment, less monthly payment, so they can have that equity built in, protecting them from any market downturn to maybe refi later. So they can have all these tools in their pocket so they can be able to move right away to make a decision to buy a house right now and take advantage of the buyer's market. If you guys are still on the edge, you want to buy the house, but you don't find what you like, or you think you cannot find what you like and the money you can afford, reach out to myself, to my office. You'll see the information down below.
And if you're ready to get qualified and you want to be qualified so you can start going out shopping, you can give me a call at the contact information at the bottom of the screen.
Let's make that American dream together. Own a house you like at the price you can afford.
And let's make it happen.